welcome to 2K TV and 20.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. Our game tonight, DA.
Well, Kevin, and
thanks, David. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. In the early season, they find themselves down in 9th place.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Ross and Gordon are the wing. The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. And for the Thunder, Gallinari is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the shooting guard position. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gallinari. Isaac with some nice D. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Gordon with no one around. Off target with his 3. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Dort. The teardrop falls in. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
Kevin, it's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Why is consistency so hard?
Because you're not playing against yourself, and we're human. And Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days, and that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just try to keep grinding.
Got to do it. And that's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
You know, one of the things you have to do to try to stop Westbrook is get physical with him. Bump him, slow him down some, especially on drives where he's looking to go right downhill, down your throat.
Here's Baisley, covered by Bamba, to Bagley. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Bagley. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Russell Westbrook. Coming off a terrific season. 7th in scoring, 11th in steals. And his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. No good from Ross. They're trailing by 4. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
2 points. That one goes.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Isaac.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Right side, Gordon. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
Right you are. I mean, winning the games they were supposed to win. No doubt they'll look to continue that tonight.
Some league leaders, big defense being played by these small forwards. They're leading their position in blocks over the last month. Jonathan Isaac is second.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in our league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the interior.
Yeah, they really do make up the perfect blueprint of a strong defender at the 3 spot, combining the ability to defend on the floor and in the air.
Thunder trailing by 8. Here's Dort. He's coming off a 19-point game against New Orleans.
And don't let his defensive work get passed over. With all his steals, he was just as valuable on D as he was at the other end.
Count it, good.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. Here's your answer.
Westbrook with it. He has 6. And the pass to Ross. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 8-point game. Gallinari outside. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last.
Well, you know, I did not think I'd ever see a player equal Oscar Robertson's triple-double average for a season, which the Big O did back in '62. Then along came Russell Westbrook. Another level. Did it for 3 straight seasons, making an indelible mark in the history books.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now Ross turned in an outstanding game against Denver. Here's Bamba. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooting.
Stolen by Westbrook. Here's Ross. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And last season, Westbrook passing the great Magic Johnson for 2nd all-time in career triple-doubles. Does he catch Oscar Robertson with 181?
I think he does, Greg. I think he's got a chance anyway, I should say that. Just to be in the conversation speaks volumes to all you need to know about Russell Westbrook's greatness.
Thunder trailing by 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Lock at 6. Shoots. He can't hit that time. And Orlando will come the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Ken Burge has checked in for Orlando. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ross. Banked in off the glass. Ross has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And it's Simons missing. Magic leading by 10. Down low. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Ross. And it's 8 points for Russell Westbrook.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Simons. Here's Gallinari. Isaac with some nice D.
And And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. On the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call, you know.
That is.
Got a couple of finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Kevon Looney is checked in for Gallinari. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Gilgeous Alexander. Pass to Aminu. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Bane. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And the Magic lead by 17. And an important part of every team's game, the look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Pass to Birch. Poke loose and stolen by Gordon. And there's the pass to Simons. Back to Gordon. Picked his pocket. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Westbrook. A beautiful reverse layup. Westbrook's got 12 points in the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
That's a 2 from Gordon. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Simon. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
James Ennis, he'll check in for Russell Westbrook. And here's Ennis. This is it to Birch. Bagley with the block. Gordon, the pass to Ariza. It's stolen by Aminu. Pass to Okeke. Pass to Aminu. 5 to shoot. Bane, defended by Gordon. No good, shot missing. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Inside, here's Okeke. Another shot, and it's Looney with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 16. Simons surveying the D. Lets it go with a 3. Birch grabs the board.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
This is Duenas. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Here's Birch. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And so here is Oklahoma City. They trail by 18. Here's Simons. The offensive rebound.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now here's Ennis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Top of the key, Birch. The shot, no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Gordon the pass to Simons. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. A second chance effort, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Shoots the 3. That shot off the mark. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Orlando. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Gordon. Marvin Bagley is out there with Looney. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Simons in at the point. Here's Simons, offered by Bamba. From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time. And Orlando the other way now. To the paint. It's intercepted. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, from the first time I saw Gordon play, this guy is always in an attack mode, which makes it a tough cover for the defense.
Ennis passes to Bamba. Bagley with the puck. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Bamba's shot is off. And Simons has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 14-point game. Bamba with the
out of bounds.
Great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Alinari, he's checked in for Ariza. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Anfernee Simons. And to change for the Magic. Isaac's checked in. Looney passes to Bazley. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Isaac. And it's sent back by Isaac. Trying to find Gallinari and gets it to him. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here now the Thunder. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Bazley. The Thunder with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a working project. Violation. Mo Bamba, his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
Terrence Ross. Russell Westbrook.
Thunder trailing by 14. Pass to Bazley. Isaac against Gilgeous-Alexander. And too long on the shot.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Outside Gordon. Bamba trying to break free. It's blocked. Here's Dort. He's guarded by Ross. Dort passes to Bazley. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Isaac with some nice D.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Kicks it to Westbrook. Pass to Ross. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Dort. He's covered by Isaac. Shoots from 14. Bamba with the block. To stop the drought. They get it again. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for two.
A top 10 pick in the 2018 draft, Mohamed Bamba. Mo Bamba for short is a terrific athlete and has a great work ethic too.
Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon, but also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer and Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Another miss by Orlando. They're trailing by 16. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Isaac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A couple years ago, after making All-Rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But, Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
So he gets them both. Westbrook with it. 37 points in the win against Denver.
And not just the scoring, it was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
You know, it's not a bad idea to foul Bamba, actually a good foul. It's hard to stop, and he's not that strong a free throw shooter, so send him to the line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to end his cold spell. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the
you succeed in this league.
To the middle and stolen by Gordon. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Westbrook can't get it to go.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
The pass to Bazley. Off target from three-point range. Orlando leading by 14. Westbrook dishes to Gordon. Now Ross, 6 points for him. Bamba in the high post. Gallinari on him. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. On the wing, Isaac. Ross with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Ross has got 9.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And the Thunder making a change here. Bagley's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Birch is checked in. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Westbrook double team. And here's Gordon from outside. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. 10 points for him.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
And here is Ross. He's got 9. Here's Birch. Bagley with the point. A 3-ball. Orlando grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Isaac. His three-pointers off the mark. And we're trailing by 15. Here's Bazley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Birch grabs the board. Birch has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his 2nd foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
And Orlando making a change here. Aminu's checked in. Pass to Ariza. Gordon with the defensive effort. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. The lead is 15. Double team on Westbrook. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Pass to Gallinari. Over Ross. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And they're trailing by 15.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And taking a look now at stats for Gilgeous-Alexander. Last year, getting it done. His last season put up about 19 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Simons, he's checked in for Gallinari. The change for the Magic. James Ennis will check in for Terrence Ross.
I like how Gordon stays low to the ground, keeps that center of gravity anchored. Quick driving inside and excellent finishing at the basket.
To the inside, Gordon. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The Thunder shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. And so he makes both from the line. Orlando leading by 10. Now here's Ennis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Here's Simons. He's got 7. From past the arc. They'll get another chance.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Ennis taking his time here. Just 5 on the clock. Bagley with the block. Here's Gordon. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Gordon's got 6 points.
Boy, Gordon's such a natural scorer. Wherever he is on the floor, he knows how to score the ball. This guy is some kind of offensive player.
Now the pass to Birch. Now here's Ennis. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Orlando getting another chance here. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
The Magic haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Thunder trailing by 13. Here's Simons. He has 7. Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Orlando's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Six on the shot clock. And the shot goes in. He has 7.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Simons. Reached the end of the first half of play. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was all Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 2 of them. And that should do.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. It's Gordon and Isaac teaming up at the forward slots. Russell Westbrook out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Bamba in at the 5.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Inside, here's Bagley. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Bagley's got his second basket of the game. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Ross. From deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Bagley's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Greg with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball. Knows what's expected of him and how he can help contribute to win.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
No good on the second free throw. Thunder trailing by 13. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Bagley, great positioning on the putback.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on this one.
Westbrook finds Gordon. Back to Westbrook. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Pass to Dort. Here's Bazley. 3-pointer. And Bamba pulls it down.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Hey, making history is part of Russell Westbrook's DNA. Remember when he averaged a triple-double for 3 seasons in a row?
To Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot is off. Westbrook with the nice D there. Here's Isaac. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Magic leading by 15. The pass to Westbrook. Here's Bamba. Defended by Bagley. From outside the arc. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
Molinari passes to Bazley. Here's Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the run. Rebound by the Magic. Bamba's got 5 rebounds tonight. Stolen. Here's Bazley, defended by Gordon, and stolen by Gordon. 4-on-3 break. Goes up the baseline. He kicks it to Bamba. Pass to Ross. He's off on that one, and the Thunder going the other way now.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Dort misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Puts it up. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Nolan Arts.
And let's look now, Aaron Gordon's numbers. A very nice season for him last year. Came in about 14 points per, 7 rebounds and 3 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Looney. Here's Dort. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects from 3-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points. Westbrook kicks to Gordon. Pass to Isaac. Now Ross. 9 points in the game so far. Westbrook. And it's Orlando with another.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
There's the pass to Bazley. Tipped away. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Here's Orlando now. They're on an 11-3 run. Gordon against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by Gordon.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes no mistake on a slam dunk.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
To the right side. 6 to shoot. And the basket by Isaac.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game. Outside, Bagley. The shot comes out. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Fires it up. The shot by Bazley, no good.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot. And the team is struggling because of it.
Gordon for 3, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Dort. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
It's stolen by Bagley. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Simons. Birch grabs the board, and it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Okeke. It's good. Okeke's got 5 points so far.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
7 straight fast break points. They've got the defense gasping for breath right now.
Right side, Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Here's Simons. And a miss there on the triple.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Defenders really struggle to keep up with Russell Westbrook. It's probably because he's such a dynamic and aggressive athlete.
And he sinks the second.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Looney kicks to Gordon. Pass to Simons. It's tipped to the wing right side. There's Gordon with the 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Simons. And that one drops for him. 9 points in the game so far.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
To the middle, Bane. Gordon with the defensive effort. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Thunder. From the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Simons has got 12 in the game.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Bane defended by Gordon. Now here's Ennis. Pass to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. The Magic need to get a shot off here.
Boy, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Gordon deciding where to go with it.
Magic foul.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Thunder. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for the Magic. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Gordon missing. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
Boy, talk about an advanced playmaker. Westbrook can make passes that other players just can't.
The Thunder shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Here's Simons. 12 points for him. And it's Gordon missing. Bane defended by Gordon. Here's Birch. A 3-pointer off the mark. Outside Gordon. 3 seconds left, and there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Eric Gordon.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
And so it's Orlando ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Little, and it's Felicio in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Well, Orlando shooting 43% from the floor. Bane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for 2, Desmond Bane. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Thunder shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. And he lobs it up, and it's Little finishing it off.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Bane. That one doesn't go, but he's still shooting 50%, 5 of 10. Gordon, the pass to Nader. Here's Simons. Eric Gordon on the wing. Off target from the wing. Gordon's gone 3 of 9 shooting. Here's Aminu. The putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Nader the pass to Simons. Pulls up. And yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. Nader's got his first bucket in this one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now the pass to Aminu. Bane. No good from outside.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Passes it to Simons. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Bane. The three-pointer, no good. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Nader the pass to Simons. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Magic?
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets. And there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
The Magic making a switch here. Bamba is checked in for Kem Birch. Isaac comes in for Clark. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Frazier. Outside Gordon. Isaac left side. Back to Gordon. Clock at 6. A floater. Isaac trying to break free. And it's Gordon missing. The Thunder shooting 31%. Not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And that game against Milwaukee, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Bane, Gilgeous Alexander covering. Pass to Isaac. And again, unable to change momentum here. They're trailing by 21. Gallinari, and good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul. Pass to Bamba. 6 on the shot clock. Bain. No good off the back of the rim. The Thunder have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bazley. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half. Magic leading by 17. Outside Gordon. Ross on the wing. Puts it up from 12. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Dort passes to Gallinari. Here's Dort. Bamba with the block. They get it back.
Shot clock violation.
There's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Russell Westbrook in for Orlando.
Russell Westbrook.
Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Ross. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Kicks to Gordon. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Passes it to Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Orlando, and he can't get the first one.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Ross with it. Pass to Bamba. Bagley with the block. And he's able to get it back. Moves back up. Here's Westbrook. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Bazley. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Orlando grabs the miss. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Kicks it out to Gordon. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Magic lead by 21.
And that's his 2nd triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bagley. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Bamba with the block. They recover it.
And that's the thing about Bagley. Big, athletic, versatile, very hard to stop without fouling.
That's good from Bagley. And so Bagley nails them both. Here's Westbrook. He kicks it to Ross. The pass to Gordon. Outside Westbrook. Plays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 18 points just in the second half.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Bazley, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Orlando leading by 20. Now Westbrook shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Gordon. The three, and again it's Orlando with the three.
Boy, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Westbrook with the nice D there.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And the dunk by Westbrook.
Westbrook does not lack for style in finishing, and when you got his explosiveness, that's an easy thing to do.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. Bamba with the block. Fades back. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Here's Birch. Felicio with the rebound.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Nader kicks to Felicio. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Down low, Frazier, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. The Magic making a switch here. Five on the clock. Here's Nader. Frazier covering. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Clark outside. With the floater, and it's Frazier getting it to go.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Simons. Felicio. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Frazier the pass to Awundu. .130 left here in the fourth quarter. Bain, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Orlando.
as one-sided as it gets today. You know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Russell Westbrook.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Frazier outside. Pass to Birch. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Nader. Fires the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And here's Frazier. So it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg.